Hey everybody, this is John from Slash Bash. Now before we get going, I just want to point out that we have hit our goal of 10,000 subscribers. For all of you who watch my videos, thank you so much. We are just coming up on our 1-year anniversary in February, and what a year it has been. I feel that we've done really well this year. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given me in the comments. It really helps keep me going. This channel has especially been a gift for me through 2020. When things were feeling tough for me, it was invaluable to have this channel and you all to help keep me going. So thanks again. Alright, let's get into it. In our first story, a choosing beggar wants extra days off, but still thinks he should be paid for them. Let's jump right in. I work in an office, and this happened a few days before Christmas break started. As parents, and even just as young working adults, we all want to get our Christmas vacation time to relax. My company gives everyone a bonus 3 vacation days every Christmas holiday, on top of the 3 weeks we get per year. It's very kind of them to do that for us. There are 3 characters, me, my boss, and the choosing beggar, who I will call Choosing Beggar. So, Choosing Beggar is the type of guy who doesn't care much about anything except money. He's constantly asking for raises even though his work is crap, never brings any food to the party when we host special occasions, takes more than his share when coworkers bring in snacks and goodies, that kind of a person. Another thing is that he was always taking days off. He blew all of his 3 weeks worth of vacation days back in February, and nowadays when he takes days off he just doesn't get paid. This still makes him angry, especially when he comes back to a lot of work needing to be done. This Christmas holiday, Choosing Beggar got especially snotty about Christmas vacation. He constantly talked to my boss about the Christmas vacation and asked everyone else what they were going to do on theirs. Not really against the rules or anything, this was just a little uncomfortable. So one day I was walking to the little kitchen we've got in our office, and I walked past my boss's office and I heard, "I don't want 3 days, I want all the days off." It was Choosing Beggar's voice. I knew he was probably chewing my boss out for more vacation days, and it wasn't really my business, so I just walked off. Well, a few hours later, it was everyone's business. Choosing Beggar kept walking up to people and complaining about his vacation. Everyone else had saved their vacation days, especially for this time of year, and when Choosing Beggar heard they had enough to take an entire week off, he didn't care that they'd saved their vacation days. He marched to my boss's office and started demanding more vacation days. I think in the end, my boss just told him, "Take the days off if you want," because the office was a lot quieter after that. Fast forward to this Monday. So Choosing Beggar came back to work after leaving the office for 2 weeks, and he looked really mad. I knew that my boss had emailed everyone their paychecks over the holidays, so I was guessing it had something to do with that. My boss's office is just a few doors down, and if you yell, everyone can hear you, which was why the entire office heard their conversation. It went like this: "Dude, you owe me money. I'm gonna sue you for not paying me." "Choosing Beggar, I already mailed you your check." "You mailed me half! You're trying to stiff me." "I paid you everything for all the time you've worked." "No, I calculated it all, and it's missing roughly 4 months of pay." "You took a lot of days off this year. Since you took the days off, I didn't pay you. For the holiday season, I paid you half for every single day you took off, and I wasn't even supposed to do that. You actually got an extra week of paid vacation days. That's privilege." "Well, it's not enough. That extra 4 months had better be in my account by next week or I'm reporting you." What happened next was something pretty shocking. By now, everyone's heads were poking out of their offices, listening in, and who could blame them? To everyone's surprise, my boss didn't fire the guy. He just said, "I don't owe you money for time you haven't worked. If you want, I'll take out that extra week's pay." Choosing Beggar stormed out of my boss's office, ignored everyone watching him, and left. I haven't seen him since, and I'm not sure if he's taking more vacation days or finding a new job. My boss said he hadn't officially quit, but we're still waiting to see. Here's an update, the part you've all been waiting for. Drum roll please. Today, Choosing Beggar came back to the office looking pleased with himself. I was headed to the washroom and he stopped and grabbed my hand and said, "Guess who is here to pick up his 4 months paycheck?" Really smugly. I figured my boss had something up his sleeve, or honestly he better have. So I forgot all about my washroom break and went back to my office and pretended to do some work. The conversation between my boss and Choosing Beggar was pretty long. Long story short, it started out friendly. Then 4 minutes into the conversation, Choosing Beggar asks for his paycheck. My boss says, "You had some nerve coming over here to ask for that paycheck. You want vacations? You'll get vacations. You can leave now. Go anywhere you want. I don't care. You're fired." Honestly, the look on the guy's face was priceless. One of my coworkers had videotaped the thing and sent it to us. Best day of my life, because even though I've got a bit more work to do now, there's no Choosing Beggar in the office. Story 2. After pulling together to give a Choosing Beggar family a Christmas, just bathe in the glow of their appreciation. Right. So my oldest daughter and her 2 sons came to my house yesterday for Christmas. F you, C19. My next oldest takes the dogs for their walk and older sister joins. Upon returning, they both look ready to cry. Apparently, they ran into 2 of the 5 kids that live around the corner with their piece of crap parents. These 2 kids are 8 and 10. Long story short, they are sad and tell my daughters that they are not celebrating Christmas this year because their father lost his job a few weeks back. I've offered to give this man a job, but like I said, piece of crap. And they have no money. Enter the wife, who hears the story, and now there are 6 watery eyeballs beaming my orders into my brain. Okay, we've got this. The wife and I go upstairs to discuss some things, and within minutes, all 3 of our girls are standing at our office door with cash in hand, demanding to help give these kids at least something to wake up to. Hell yeah, we raised them right. Well, except the whole teen pregnancy thing our oldest managed to pull off, but I digress. So what's the plan, I ask? It doesn't take long to figure out that with the time we have to pull this off, plus my hatred for crowds and strangers in general, that Walmart would more than work. One stop. I'm sure they'll have a bunch of registers open, looking at you 7 closed registers, and we'll get in and out in no time. Yeah, that didn't happen. So we eventually get the flip out of there, go home, and commence wrapping. Mission partially accomplished. I walk over to talk to the parents who knew our intentions and didn't care to join us on our trip. We devise a plan to bring everything over late last night, and of course, their kids were still running wild. Like, really? You knew what we were doing. Cut to this morning at 7:45. Not 8:30, not 9, 7:45. Supermom knock on the door. "Oh, hey, I was just outside smoking a cigarette and wanted to ask you a question." This woman looked me dead in the eye and asked if we forgot something. Apparently, we forgot to get her and her husband's gifts to swap. I guess she didn't see me about to stroke out because she followed that up with, and I can show you this on Ring Doorbell video if you don't believe it, "Did you happen to look for a Nintendo Switch or a PlayStation 5? And that's when I died and reincarnated into my present dumbfounded form. I don't know exactly how the wife handled her after I walked back in the house, and I don't care. Flip her and him. The nerve of some people. Story 3. Spoiled and jobless brother threatens me. In my country, it's usual that if the father leaves, the oldest male sibling takes care of the family. It's beyond unfair, and yet society still applauds it. My mother-in-law is sick, real bad, cancer sick. We, both my significant other and me, provided her with everything we could so that she would not have to worry. But she still has one big worry, her youngest son. He is a jobless, kept little brat of 26 years. That's right, 26. In 11 years, I only saw him work once, and it wasn't an achievement. His uncle gave him a job at his store, and the little brat quit a few weeks later. My mother-in-law worsened. She is dying. Now she has started living with us, and my now angry significant other decided to cut off financing his brother. The little rat went nuclear, complaining about it non-stop, and my narc father-in-law supported him, calling me names. He wants my mother-in-law's house and sees my rat brother-in-law as an ally. They both see me as a threat as I'm very protective of my mother-in-law. Then this little rat yelled at me, "I could have you expelled from my house." His, like as if by being the brother he owns the damn property. This was where my significant other was supposed to jump in, serving justice and tying up the story with a satisfying ending, but he didn't. My soon-to-be ex didn't even defend me because he is afraid of confrontation. Worse, now that the little rat finally realizes that he won't have an easy source of income soon, he has suddenly become worried about his mother. After weeks where he did not visit once, he just asked my significant other if he could live with us so that he can take care of her at night. My stupid significant other fell for the trap, and now the little rat lives with us, eats free food, uses my internet and my electricity and my water. I pay for the damn services. I'm moving out, obviously. The choosing beggar won this one. I'll still visit my mother-in-law as I love her and want to be with her, but my significant other has now lost me. I can do better. I prefer to move out during the pandemic than be yelled at in my own home. This is John from /bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.